Lovely. Move my coffee cup. Is that distracting?
All right. I think you guys can hear us. Hopefully we're sounding okay. Let me make sure if
am I
you guys
close enough to the mic here?
Yeah, I'm sure you may actually be a little on the loud side, but we'll see.
Right.
So before I sounds good, sounds good, sounds great. No, static left, all that sort of thing. So I've got basically a computer that's auto-adjusting the sound, and I had to try to make this work.
Good.
I am sitting here with Rowan, executive producer Aaron Campbell. You have worked on DDO and Lord of the Rings Online and a whole bunch of other stuff as well. So tell me about your time with DDO.
Sure.
What time did you were here for? I'm trying to remember. Was it around the expansion pack time?
Let me tell you, go way back. So
okay.
I joined Turbine in May of 2006, and I joined in QA, and the first game I tested was DDO. So that's actually my history with DDO.
Wow.
Is back to the original, back to basically the launch year, which was fabulous. I think we were testing. You'd be able to tell me which one it is. Was it the dungeon with the giant golem and all the pillars?
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. Probably one of the Vault of Knights. Maybe?
Vault of Night. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
So really early. That was. And another one with the flying monkeys, and it was this crazy Asian themed space.
Yeah. That would be the Restless Isles.
Restless Isles. There was a ton of content coming up. My goodness. But yeah, then it comes around. Then I was executive producer of DDO, really in the year following, our move to Eberron, I guess. So, focusing a lot on getting into that space, getting kind of, Elminster's journey going, and building out, things that are sort of post-Lulth, which was awesome. Awesome team.
Nice. So, it's kind of interesting that I was talking a little bit to Tom Shipley earlier about how some people come in through customer service to work for, as a developer and executive producer and all the rest.
Sure,
and that was your experience as well, but through quality assurance.
Yep, through QA.
Yeah. So, what does it take to move on from quality assurance?
What does it take to be part of quality assurance?
Well, okay, so a lot of people enter the industry through QA or customer service, and there are lifelong skills and careers that can be had in those fields.
Definitely.
But for those who are saying, I want to be an executive producer of a game someday, what kind of things do you need to do when you get that foot in the door?
So it really helped me that I had a lot of work experience before I came on board, right? And I had a lot of experience working in technical space. But I think the biggest thing in terms of advancing at a company like this is be willing to jump in and do the work, right? Be willing to jump in and dig into those jobs that people aren't necessarily excited about, and build it up, help the team, and grow things. And for me, a lot of that helped me was going into localization and helping with Lord of the Rings Online's launch, which came just after. So DDO launched 2006, and Lord of the Rings Online was in 2007. And that was my big foot in. That's how I moved forward.
Nice. All right, so let's see. Today, I believe you're starting to work on some of Turbine's mobile projects and that we're not really here to talk about yet, because I think most of them are still pretty much under wraps.
We'll stay in the midst of secrecy.
Yeah,
there,
but it a lot of what you do on the mobile side or on the MMO side, I imagine, applies to what you're able to do there as well.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the ideas we're working with, the experience that we're working with, the idea of bringing players together and building those communities and building those environments where you can, be with your friends and play with your friends and help out and so on. All those things still apply. It's really just a new way to interact with it. Way to touch on it. A lot of the things that we're talking about right now are things that you'd find very familiar in the MMOs that we've been building for years and years and years here at Turbine.
Cool. All right, so I don't know, when you think about your time starting with DDO and your time moving on to the sort of executive producership, you went from basically checking bugs to running the whole darn ship.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, if you were to cap it off as to sort of that arc there, what would you say about it?
I'd say You know, the thing that always strikes me specific to DDO, and I think was really important to me about coming onto that team and working with DDO as a game, really, it jumped out at me when I joined the team, because the first thing the team did is they basically checked my Dungeons and Dragons bona fides. They gave me about a half an hour quiz on Dungeons and Dragons additions, classes, favorite experiences, tabletop experiences, all that kind of thing, because it's authentic, because it's real, because the people that build it know that game world so well and want to be part of that game world so well. And luckily I passed, otherwise I don't know if I would have gotten the job.
Yeah, right, absolutely.
But, you know, it's a tremendous arc. It's a tremendous, you know, for me, being able to grow through these games and with these teams and see so many of the same people working in this place, investing in this, has just been incredible, just awesome. And I've been able to do it for, you know, 10 years over 2 really major MMOs that are out there.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, wish happy DDO DDO a happy 10th anniversary, if you would, and thank you very much for joining us, Aaron.
Yes. Happy anniversary, DDO. Happy 10th. It's a big one.
All right. Very cool. All right.
Thank you all.
Thank you very much for joining us there, and we're going to have more interviews, like I say, throughout the day here a little bit. Got some more screenshots I can put up here, and I'm going to be heading to Kenneth in just a little bit. I'm trying to deal with these. I mean, I apologize if there's any issues with the audio again. I'm doing the best I can with it, but I'm not quite sure what's causing my problems. It's a little hard to diagnose this stuff live. I actually spent a couple hours yesterday trying to get this thing working, and it's not working so hot. It was sounding fine yesterday when I did it, but unfortunately it seems like it's causing a few little problems here today. Audio is good? Okay, because I'm hearing something else. Someone's pinging me in DDO stream saying that it sounds terrible, so I can't really tell whether it's good or not. Unfortunately, you think we should be talking about halfling dinosaurs. So here's the funny thing. So that is basically it's part of our whiteboard where we look at it at sort of tasks that we need to do prior to going live. And see, I'm only at like 5% here. I can't really go down any farther. Alright. Let me kill the stream one more time. See if I can get something going. I'll be back in just a second.